Welcome to the Masuk Sports Zone. I'm your host, Corey Saccone. I'm joined here with Coach Murphy, sophomore quarterback Casey Cochran, and senior wide receiver Christian Allen. The Panthers are 7-0 thanks to a 42-0 victory over Brookfield last Friday night. Coach, last year during your championship season, you had one loss, that was to Brookfield. Going into the season, I know your goal is to beat every team, but was that one of your main goals, to beat Brookfield?
Yeah, it was a little bit, more special or special, I guess, to beat them because, we feel like, for most of the game last year we outplayed them, and then we let the game slip away, and then, there's some things that happened with their kids and our kids after the game that, we just didn't feel like they handled winning the way that it should be, and so that added a little bit to the game. So that was a little bit more special to beat them the way we did.
Christian, same with you. You're a returning senior. You were on the championship team, but you were also on the team that lost. So was that one of your goals too, to set out to beat them this year?
Yeah, definitely. Like Coach said, the kids didn't handle it very well, so we had a lot more to play for this year to get back at them.
Also, during the game, 42-0, the running game was a success in the past 2 weeks. Christian, if a random person off the street picked up the Connecticut Post on Saturday morning and saw that you had 0 receptions and 2 runs for 2 touchdowns of 26 yards and 2 yards, they would not think you're a wide receiver. Was there something in the film that you guys saw that led you to those 2 runs? For example, the 26-yard run, what described a little bit?
Actually, on the 26-yard run, we only needed 1 yard for a first down. And luckily enough, I got 2 huge blocks to take it the whole way. So.
And the same with the 2-yard run, just.
Yeah, we usually go into the rock formation down in the goal line because it's an easier way to get the ball in the end zone. And again, I got good blocks to get it in the end zone.
All right, so you were basically a running back in last week's game. We'll see what your role is this Friday. Also, do you notice a difference of attitude/atmosphere in the locker room this year with a smaller team compared to a team from last year where there's a lot more seniors, more experience last year?
Well, yeah, those group of seniors were so close with each other. I mean, they were all best friends on and off the field, and this year we lost a lot of our guys, so we're trying to get closer to the younger guys, and it's working out for us. We're getting to be a really good team.
Yeah, it's shown right now with a 7-0 record. Masuk is ranked 2nd in the Connecticut Class L division, but a team Casey is familiar with is ranked 1st in the Class M division. Casey, what's the biggest adjustment you had to make from going from one championship team to the other, like New London to Masuk?
The transition was really smooth. They brought me all in, really nice, and I appreciate Coach Murph helping me out a lot. Transition. It's a different kind of offense. I like it a lot more passing.
Oh, so
yeah.
Better than last year for passing-wise, or?
Yeah.
That's good. Coach, I usually talk about a top weapon for the opposing team. This week you're playing a player that is more talented than any player you've seen all year. That is Pete Gallagher, who has 871 rushing yards and 15 touchdowns, along with 36 tackles and 2 interceptions. Another defensive weapon they have is Chris Valenti, who has 24 tackles and 5 sacks. What is your defense's goal? How are you planning on stopping the run this week?
Well, obviously, for us to be successful, we're going to have to stop the run, and their biggest weapon is really their offensive line. The byproduct of the offensive line is those running backs having those type of yards. So our guys in the defensive front are going to have to do a great job of holding their own against a much bigger group of kids than what we have. And as far as them on defense, the same kid, Valenti, plays offensive tackle, plays nose guard. We're going to have to provide our center with some help and keep him from getting to our quarterback. And I think our guys, we really are confident about the game plan that we have right now. So, and I know our guys will do a great job of executing it.
All right, Bethel is a run-first team. Bill Ramirez, quarterback, has 4 touchdowns and 4 interceptions, along with 4 rushing touchdowns. He only has 276 passing yards, while the whole running back combination has 26 total touchdowns with 1,926 rushing yards. So it's going to be a good game on Friday versus a 6-1 Bethel team. Casey, any superstitious routines you have before games like the one on Friday?
On game days, I get really superstitious. Like, I wear my wristband to school, and that's pretty much it.
Do you feel it helps you in the game, or just something you just randomly do?
I started it this year, and I just keep doing it every year. Every game, yeah.
Anything you had with New London that's different than this year?
I used to get my cleats taped every game.
Oh, all right. Christian, what's the most motivational song you listen to before a game?
I'm a big fan of the rap music, but none of my teammates really like that, so I'm kind of alone on that. I'd have to say, like, old school 50 Cent, I guess.
Do you listen to your iPod on the field before the game or in the locker room? Or?
Yeah, usually when we're doing warm-ups before the game, I have my iPod in, getting ready.
All right, well, you heard their answers. Masuk will try to answer a 8-0 record this week versus Bethel, a 6-1 team. Thank you for watching Channel 17. Stay tuned next week as we talk about all the fall sport recap, and hopefully in our next episode with Coach Murphy and our guests, they will be 9-0. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned.